Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, March the 18th. Remember, we are getting out of school early, around 2. So be sure you guys go into Canvas and do whatever work your fourth period teacher has assigned for you. So this is what we did today in first period. I gave away a free dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. Not really a coupon. It's like a, I don't know, little, just a free dozen donuts, I guess. I got it from Miss Capiletti this morning. So I wanted to give it to one of you guys. So here's the question. What interview questions would you ask to find out if a new candidate would fit into your culture at your office? And then I said that we could use Rocky Mount High School as an example. So whoever had the best interview question to figure out the culture at their office received the Krispy Kreme coupon. Now for new stuff, we're digging deeper into staffing. So just a little recap with the differences between organizing and staffing, since some of you guys are still confused. Remember, organizing comes before staffing. You're just identifying your task and then grouping them, grouping the ones that are actually related to each other. And then you actually set up your organizational structure. So your boss, your managers, your employees under them, if you want to set up a matrix structure, or if it's a small business with a functional structure, or if it's a larger business that maybe sells different products like Pepsi, you might want to set up a divisional structure. And then it just lays the foundation of who's going to be in charge of what. Now, staffing. This is when you're doing your hiring. You're getting your employees through the door. And just make sure that you understand that staffing never ends. It's always continuing. You're always going to have employees that are retiring that want to transfer to new positions. You may promote some to different positions. So just remember that this is a revolving door with staffing. Now, your staffing process, you'll determine your need. So you need to find out what position do we need filled. And then actually create the job descriptions and that person's qualifications. And then you actually start recruiting for your interviews. So screening, just like through the front door, if you guys have come to school, we've got this huge metal detector that actually turns into a temperature checking machine. So screening is when you say, okay, we've had 100 people that have submitted their resumes in an application for this position. So out of those 100, we need to choose 10. So you're going to pick the top 10 candidates to pull in for an interview, because you're not going to interview all 100. So screening is just picking the people that you feel like that would be the best fit based on their application and their job and their resume. Then you'll conduct your interviews. And then, of course, you'll select your candidate or candidates, and then you'll offer them the job. Now, onboarding. This is when you will celebrate your new employees. So they come in that first, week or two, and you're going to do activities with them to help them get to know your company a little better, to get to know your other employees. So maybe you could do like maybe have a picture of every single employee, and then maybe the candidate, your new employee could just walk around and maybe have a short conversation with each person and just kind of get to know them. You could do a face match recognition. So you could do like a little employee welcoming party with food and drinks. So be creative when you are introducing your new candidate to your existing employees. This would be onboarding. Of course, you know what training and development is. Just make sure that you train your employees. And then if they're still having issues, you're always continuing their education and training, especially if you get new computer equipment, new software. And then, of course, you're going to pay them. So you're going to determine, is this employee going to make a wage? Are they going to make a salary? Are they eligible for benefits? Are you going to give them a 401k, vacation leave, sick leave? And that was what we covered for today. We also worked with our groups on your interview, and be sure to go into Canvas and do your exit ticket, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.